The Marvel Cinematic Universe, breaking free from the damsel in distress trope. A bold move towards equality? Despite the Marvel Cinematic Universe, MCU, being accused of cinematic monotony, it has carved out its own unique style. From clever one-liners to a family-friendly tone, the MCU has mastered the art of blockbuster storytelling, becoming the most successful franchise of its kind. However, one trope that Kevin Feige, the mastermind behind the MCU, has consciously avoided is the damsel in distress. In a 2018 interview with Rotten Tomatoes, Feige revealed his deliberate plan to steer clear of portraying women as helpless victims in need of rescue. He emphasized that this outdated trope had no place in his vision for the MCU, stating, "From the very beginning, I wanted to create a world where female characters were just as strong and capable as the heroes." But here's where it gets controversial. You might argue that the MCU has indeed featured moments where female characters seem to fall into the damsel trope. However, a closer look reveals a different story. Most of the women in the MCU are portrayed as badass, independent individuals, especially as the franchise progressed. Take, for instance, the evolution of Gwyneth Paltrow's character, Pepper Potts, in the Iron Man series. Starting as Tony Stark's assistant, Potts quickly became a strong presence, keeping the Playboy hero in check. As the movies progressed, she even donned a suit and saved Stark himself, embodying the MCU's shift towards showcasing female heroes. The rise of female protagonists. Feige's commitment to this cause is evident in the journey of Haley Atwell's character, Agent Margaret Peggy Carter. Initially a love interest for Steve Rogers in Captain America, the First Avenger, Carter soon became a protagonist in her own right, appearing in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and later starring in her own ABC series. Feige praised Carter's character, saying she is unbelievably capable, especially considering the era she's from. "We wanted to create female characters who could stand toe-to-toe with the heroes." The arrival of Captain Marvel in 2019 further solidified this trend. The film, Marvel's first female superhero movie, was a critical and commercial success, grossing over $1 billion. Feige saw this as a testament to his franchise's efforts to celebrate female heroes, stating, "Brie Larson's Captain Marvel is a perfect example of our commitment to showcasing strong female characters." A delayed shift? While the MCU's focus on female heroes is commendable, some argue that the shift came too late. Feige's interview highlights the female characters in Black Panther, such as Okoye, Nakia, and Shuri, as iconic and long overdue representations. However, by the time these characters took center stage, the MCU was already experiencing a decline in quality, with fans losing interest amid a surge of mediocre streaming series and generic blockbusters. The mixed bag of recent female-led projects. Since Feige's interview, we've seen Shuri step into the role of Black Panther in Wakanda Forever, a successful female-led project. However, other attempts like She-Hulk and Black Widow received mixed reviews. On the other hand, WandaVision and the upcoming Thunderbolts, featuring Florence Pugh's Yelena Belova, have been well received, proving that female-led stories can be a success. A hopeful future. By the time female characters truly shone in the MCU, the franchise was already facing broader issues. Let's hope the upcoming Avengers movies can turn things around and provide a proper platform for female heroes, free from the challenges that have plagued the MCU recently. The future of the MCU lies in its ability to rectify these problems and give women the spotlight they deserve.